deep within the hive as we dig deeper and deeper.
Oh, so sticky.
Yeah, everything's pretty gross about this entire society, honestly.
Another one!
Stay back.
The light!
Yes, we are near our goal, but we must be careful. Understand?
God.
How did no one... He was yelling. Ah! I freak out so hard about video games and movies standards for stealth, where like people are somehow not heard when they're being loud and not seen when they're being visible and stuff like that. I'm like, how though? Although my biggest gripe is always the trick where somebody hides in an elevator by sticking to the ceiling. Like, oh my god, where'd it go? Oh, the elevator opened up and they went in and you thought they were gonna get caught, but they're actually not there. And then it pans up and they're like weirdly, like hands and feet are on the walls. They're sticking up against the ceiling and people just aren't noticing. Like, just stand in an elevator and just look around. Like, just feel like what it's like to be in an elevator. You would notice the shit out of somebody being on the ceiling. Like, it'd be like, what the fuck? Like, it's totally within your peripheral. It's so fucking creepy.
There. When it falls, be ready. We will need to move quickly.
Okay.
Do we even have an exit path planned right now? I feel like we don't. We're gonna die.
Jump, boy!
Right! Look out!
Here they come. Stay behind me and protect our flank.
Yes, sir!
It's so hazy in here. So on top of how sticky everything is, I worry about the air quality quite a bit. Oh, these guys are all super weak. And there's so many of them because they're all baby soldiers. Yep, it's definitely one of those fights where you're just supposed to kind of feel powerful as you just tear through a horde. Good time to have that line-based attack right about now.
Shorten the time between your volleys. There are many targets. You will not miss.
That's a good point. Kind of hard to miss when the whole fucking room's full of enemies. Okay. There's so many of them.
Narrow path negates superior numbers. Stay focused.
Oh my god. Bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, stop it. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? He's gone. The last one's gone. I guess we're just not gonna fight him. He went away. He went bye-bye.
Are you injured?
I'm fine. beautiful. The light. It's making the whole temple reappear. It's the source of all of it. Wait. It's singing. I hear her! I told you I heard her! Do you think she's in there? That really hurt. I felt like my hand was on fire.
Stay here.
But I want to
Stay here. Only use it as a last resort.
You're giving me your axe?
I'm letting you hold my axe. It is not a gift.
Still.
This is apparently Big Ouchie's.
What is this? Faye?
Okay, now I'm really getting Hellblade vibes from this. Like, how could you
have
not?
to come back. You left me here alone.
Atreus?
Alone with him.
Back home.
He always leaves. He's never here. He doesn't want me and he never will.
Are these paper lanterns? I think so. Oh right, because that bag was her ashes. There's a lot of comparisons to be made to Hellblade, actually, all the way down to like carrying the remains of a dead loved one to a destination being the primary goal.
I don't know him and he doesn't know me. Doesn't seem to want to. I'm strong. I'm smart. I'm not what he thinks I am. I know better.
What was that? Was that the boat from the beginning of God of
He
War?
doesn't talk to me. Doesn't teach me. It should have been him. Do you hear me? Him, not you.
Well, I'm not joining. So much of it. Okay, the fish are on the wall now. That's getting weird. I'm gonna go over here to the nice Thor statue. I can't go this far out. No. Oh yeah, they locked this rock formation in this game. How glittery everything is. It's wet. It's wet and porous, which means that the little pores have will catch the light at different angles, giving it this glittery appearance.
Except... I don't mean that. You know I love him. I just wish he was better. I know he can be. So if he tries, I'll try. But if he doesn't, please come back. I know you're out there somewhere.
What he was saying over the body. What a massively different tone from the previous games. Introspective, interpersonal.
What have you done? Why did you do that?
I saved you! You were trapped in there! I waited and I waited, but you wouldn't come out! So I pulled you out!
Boy, I was gone only... moments.
No! You've been gone a long, long time! I didn't know what to do! You left me here! Again! Why don't you care?
That's impossible.
We should go before they come back. I hope you got what you needed.
Yes.
God damn.
There's our exit. But there's no light to make a bridge. We're trapped. And the witch's bowstring is useless.
He's right back to his previous tone. Oh, there are so many dead around here. He could have been fighting for minutes or maybe even hours. It's an interesting thing to see Kratos shocked. Time dilation. I'm guessing suddenly this bowstring's gonna work again. Now that we have this.
Boy, your bow. Hold it out.
Light arrows. You've acquired light arrows. Shoot them at light crystals to infuse them with alpha M light. Just a different picture, I guess, of the ammo. Do I have to manually reload it each time with them?
Loose your arrow into the stone.
Or is that just all of his arrows now?
It worked.
We can now make our way back. Come.
There we go. We suddenly have access. Oh, can't walk over the bodies. Definitely wondering like how many of them work at once. Doesn't have that range. Just wondering if there's any sneaky ones on the backside. Not this time.
That stairway's blocked.
Nothing matters anymore.
Just laying there. Maybe it'll help us get out of this stupid place.
Ooh. Can I install this manually? Like over here? But yeah, it doesn't matter what doors are locked now. Now we can get around. We can go places. Wow. Well, I've got 3 now for the maximum enchantment stack of reducing all incoming elf damage by 1/3. Potentially worth it. I'm usually reluctant to respec my character or like redo their build just for one particular encounter or environment, just because then I have to switch it back later. It makes sense. So far, the elves haven't really been a threat to consider being worth a personalized defense. Nah. This is interesting. I was not expecting him to be able to do something like this. Blip. Blip, blip. It's a little funny to then realize that I could have just hopped down from up there to get here if this was my goal. Like Kratos could have just plopped right down. Eh? It would seem that there is a second part to this. Somewhere. That got rid of you. Oh, is this my shortcut back to being up there? Suitable. Now I'm right back up. Kratos refused to simply jump. Ah. And now that's in range. Which just gets us back to that platform. Oh, hi. Die. Less effective than you'd hope. Ooh. I see a new status effect. There's a buildup of... You have light status effect on him. I need to get past the tentacles. All at once.
Finally! I'll light the crystal if you find me an angle.
If you find me an angle,
Let's make our way back up.
you just gotta press. You just gotta fire your bow. You're fine. You usually have an angle. I haven't done everything that can be done here, though. Still something going on with you. Ooh. Hello. Ah, a chest. The old school top punch chest. Ah. So we're actually going back to the top. We're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of done with this zone. I don't find these enemies particularly interesting, but I think it's partly just that it's just... They're just so spammy. Like, I'm like, oh, look at this. This place is beautiful. We're checking out its cool design, wandering around for a bit. And then it's like, oh, 17 more fly guys with spears. And I guess there might be minor deviations from some of them of like rank, where they slightly deviate in their behavior, but I find them to be like the least interesting enemy in the game so far. Which might partly be due to the fact that they are spammed like crazy. Alright, so this guy summons, I guess. So I gotta focus on him a little harder. He does not like to be focused, and yet he shall. Got him, headshot. You thought you were safe, but instead you are dead. The light elves, the dark elves are becoming a big meh from me. So I'm ready to stop fighting them already.
This is block 2.
Boom! You're being very naughty. I'm impressed by Atreus' ability to attack through walls. And broken. And bad news for you. Oh no. Shouldn't have tried to go for it. Should have abandoned that spear. It was your one chance. Strike of the Utgard. A wide-arcing attack that inflicts a moderate amount of frost damage. I know, just the thing.
Where are you taking that?
So now I know all of these ones I've seen before work like this. We learn thing. I do so enjoy learning thing.
Boy, over here.
He didn't even say anything, he just soaked it up. The light of Alfheim. From the light we are born, and to the light we return. The light is the river of souls, transforming us, consuming us, transcending life and death. The light is the truth. The light is all. Okay, the light sounds great, but maybe it also makes you crazy? Still wondering what the light elves did.
Oh look, the blue door that's not a door.
And a sand bowl.
But how do you expect me to reach it?
Can't quite get on that side. But if I arc it, maybe we can make it fall at that angle? Not so much. Nope. Might be able to throw it over there, then retrieve it through them all. Eh. We probably want this crystal. I think down here all it did was power up that rune to be read, which... What a wasteful energy source. To just have it be capable of powering the ability to read one wall.
You're gonna carry that everywhere?
I just might.
Talking mad shit. This kid doesn't know my genius. Oh hey, we're behind this thing. Maybe it'll finally open from this side, the bastard. Well, yes, I did forget to light it. In your head, you would think like, oh, I'm placing it. You'd think that would do it. Like, that's usually the only action you need. So I have to remind myself to also shoot it with a light arrow. There we go. Yeah. Whoop. I'll be right back with you, since it's probably the way I'm supposed to go. Maybe.
You can reach the bowl now.
Uh-huh.
Just noticed that the rim of my weapon is
Anytime
gold.
you're ready.
Or something like that. Like, there's so much ornamentation on this thing. And I guess Kratos' tattoo is just like a spiral around his body. Like it centers on his shoulder, spirals out from that across his neck, then chest, then side and back, all the way up to his head. I think that's one continuous mark. At first glance, it just seems like he just has some stripes on him, but you start to unpack how it's all like one continuous marking. Oh, it's locked in place now. Alright.
Go ahead.
Greatest man nor tallest tree begins as any more than stupid riddles.
He's not in a good mood.
Is this the answer?
See. Yeah, I guess so.
Do you have it?
Of course I have it.
Write it.
Fry. So, it's a door after all.
That is what doors are, is that they're doors. It'd be really strange if it wasn't a door that was a door, that we just kept calling a door but doesn't open. Anyway. Back to the other side now. We'll get to you in a minute. Seems like that was indeed the way I'm supposed to go, so... Poop. Let's double check this side. I thought this was gonna go somewhere, so I avoided it for a bit. Ah, there's a chest over here at least. Ah.
Maybe instead of looting a sacred temple, we could just get out of here?
If I want your opinion, boy, I will ask for it.
Spoilers, he never asks for it. Except for, what does this say? Because I'm illiterate. He's not illiterate, he's just... illiterate via immigration. He moved to a place where now he can't read anything. I assume he was illiterate. I assume he was literate before, but I actually have no fucking clue. I have no idea. I was trying to stand in one place where I could see all of them at once, but I don't know if that's possible. Okay, you're gonna be a dick about it, huh? Yep, there's my strategy. Stick to the wall near it. But better. But better. That's the kind of trick I gotta do. No. Gotcha. Haha. No big deal, I'm just a genius. More blood mead. Yum. Oh, the Horn of Bloodmead. I do know the Bloodmead story. The mead of poetry was Bloodmead. Ah, maybe we'll get around to that soon. I think that's what they mean when they say the Bloodmead, is they're talking about the mead of poetry, which is made of blood. I took a little longer to think about that than I should have. And I also know the story of the Dune's apples. They'll come up again. Both of them.